Hi, thanks for joining me and welcome to all my new subscribers. Today I'm going to do a brow video for you. This is a request by Pink Pornstar 1. She asked me to do a brow video for Jean. So Jean, this one is for you. But before I get started, I'm going to tell you some of the things that we'll need to do this brow. It's going to be really easy, it's going to be quick, and so if you're a beginner, it's going to help a lot. First thing I want to show you, these are the Ardell brow stencils. This is called the Perfection stencil. 4 stencils come in here so that you can find the best brow that suits your face shape. I'm just going to show you one right now. That's what it looks like. You get 4 different shapes, guys, in this package, and this package costs under $5. You can pick them up at your drugstores, Walgreens, CVS. I see them at Targets also, so you can find it there. Another thing you'll need is brow powder. You can use any dark eyeshadow. It doesn't really matter. I do prefer to use the brow powders. They tend to last a little longer. You get a lot for your money. Let me open this up so that you can see it. You get a cute little brush. You get one shade here of color, and you can make that work for many different skin tones. So this works. This one is by Black Opal, and in this kit comes a, let me see if I can hold it for you, comes a little brush. There it is right there, guys. The brush is right there, and there's your brow color. This is under $4 again at the drugstores. You can find them at Targets also. Another thing you'll need is a pencil. The pencil is going to help you finish up your shape and give you a more defined brow. This pencil is in brown. This is just a dark brown. Any dark brown pencil will do. You don't have to use anything special to create this eye. I'm not using anything special. Next thing I want you to have, always have Q-tips on hand, because it's going to help you to remove a lot of the powder that may make your eye look too dark or make your eyebrow too dark. So keep your Q-tips available. Next thing I want to show you is eyebrow shavers, and we've seen these in the drugstores. We've seen all these before, guys, in the beauty supply stores. This is nice. This is nice and long. The razor here is extremely long. I don't particularly like to use those, especially on my clients when I'm retraining or shaving brows. That's a little too long. I don't recommend it if you're a beginner. I recommend the shorter blades. Here's a shorter one. Let me make a comparison. This is short. It's much shorter than this, if you can see. See that? Can you see that, guys? This blade here is much shorter. And even shorter than that is this one. And if I can show you that blade right there, see how short that is in comparison? Look at that. Much shorter, much shorter. So this is the one we're going to be using today, and again, you can find all these in the drugstores, in the Walgreens, in CVS, Dwayne Reed, Target. I've seen them everywhere, and they're inexpensive. You usually get 3 for $2, 3 for $1.99. I don't know how much they cost anymore. I just grab them up as I see them when I'm in the beauty supply store. Another thing we'll need, guys, is a couple of brushes. I like to use brushes when I do eyebrows. I definitely use brushes when I do my own eyebrows. So if you like, you can use one brown. This is just for shadow that we're going to use to highlight under the brow bone, because that's going to help create your look. And I think that's it. Oh, one other thing. You can use any face cream, any body lotion. I'm going to be using the Wrinkle Defense Cream. This is part of my skincare routine. I'll talk more about this product later at another time, but you're going to need the cream to apply it to the areas outside of the brow area. You're going to shave away any extra hair that you're not going to use to create your beautiful brow. So that's all you need. And again, you can use anything. You can use hand cream, you can use body cream, you can use Jergens, it doesn't matter. Don't use Vaseline. I don't recommend that. That tends to make the skin very slippery. Especially if you're new at creating a brow. Don't use any greasy products, because we don't want the razor to get slippery in your hand. So don't use that. And so we're going to begin. Okay guys, we're going to get started. So I'm going to apply a little bit of my face cream. This is the cream I use on my face. This is just a wrinkle smoothing cream. I am going to use that in my brow area. This is just to help shave the hairs away. I like to use a little bit of cream. I think you guys might have seen me do this in another video. And this brush I'm using is the Sigma 194. And it's the pink handle brush. These are so cute, guys. And if you're looking for great brushes at a ridiculously low cost, you may want to look into Sigma. I will definitely leave the link in the sidebar for you, so check it out. That's SigmaMakeup pink handle brush. Really cute. The shaver I'm going to be using is the short handle, the very pink one. And I like this one a lot because it makes shaving the brow very easy. You can control the shaver also a little better, I think. And I like the fact that the razor is very short. As you can see, the razor is very short. It's not long. So we're going to start. Let me just make sure you guys can see. I don't want to block your way. So we're going to just shave, gently shave the area where we applied the cream. Go back. And you don't have to press hard. These razors are nice and sharp, and they are ready and prepared to cut your hair. I'm sorry, I'm going to do the bottom. See, and as you can see, you don't have to worry about shaving off your whole eyebrow with this because it just won't, it can't cover that much space. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently clean off the rest of the cream in that area. If there's anything there, I just want to wipe it off. Because now we're going to apply our eyeshadow powder to help create our eyebrow. And again, the powder I'm going to be using, this is by Black Opal, guys. The name is worn off the front. I don't know if you can see it. This is Black Opal. And let me just turn it around, see if you can see that. Black Opal. And this color is called brown. Now we're going to lay the stencil down, and this is going to help you create your brow, guys. Don't rely on this to be your brow, because I'm saying this because this is just a general brow shape. And what you want to do is you want to put this on first and make sure that the beginning of the brow area, which is here, is just above your tear duct area, which is here. So just get those two lined up and then lay your stencil in and make sure it's nice and tight against your skin so that the powder doesn't go all over the place once you lay your brow down. Now I'm going to pick up some of that dark brown powder and we're going to fill in right here, and we're just going to fill in a little bit. And make sure you fill up the whole stencil area that's exposed. Now again, like I said, this is just your general shape. We're going to reshape this brow now because that was just a general stencil. Okay guys, taking any Q-tip that you may have available, you can use the pointed ones, you can use the round ones, you can use any one that you have. Just gently start to remove some of the product. If you think it's too high or too thick, just simply take your Q-tip, you press it in the area, and just gently remove. You can rub it across the brow itself that you just created just to reduce some of the darkness. That's what I'm doing here, because I know how I want my eyebrow to look, and I don't want it to necessarily look just like the stencil that I just laid in. So now I'm going to go back in. I'm going to add a little bit of color right to the point where my brow is, because I want my brow tail to be that long. And making sure that my tear duct is lined up with the beginning part of my brow, and I'm happy with that. But I'm going to give it some shape now. So I'm going to go back into that brown powder, tap off any excess that you may have on the brush, and you can use the brush to finish creating your shape. Don't forget, if you want to, you can always use your eyebrow pencil to go in and redefine some of the areas that need definition. So you don't always have to rely on the powder and the stencil to create your final shape. You need to do that for yourself with either your pencil or any other kind of powder that you think would help create a beautiful look. I'm going to finish up, and I'm going to use a very light eye color just under that eyebrow we created, and I'm going to be using this color. This is by MAC, and this is the color name. I'm going to put a little bit of that color. We're going to put a little bit of that color just under our brow. And the brush I'm going to be using is the Sigma 239, the pink handled brush again. I have a little bit of that color right there. I'm going to apply it just under my brow. Again, this helps you get a more defined brow shape. It helps bring your brow to life. I'm going to tap that color in and just blend it down just a little bit. Does help create a beautiful brow. I'm going to put a little bit of that color on my lid. That helps a lot too, to draw attention back up to the brow. Just blend it in. And there we have it.